Unbelievable! That is a dream goal!
They found it! They finally found the goal they were looking for!
What a finish that is! Do not scratch your eyes! This is really happening!
Hello and welcome to another Game in Frame broadcast. I'm Keandre Batodier, here to bring you some Cosmopolitan Soccer League action. This evening at Randall's Island, we have Vibes FC taking on New York Galicia in a Division II clash. We are likely watching the champions in action today as first meets second, but with both teams level on points, will it be Vibes or Galysia that take the advantage heading into the final few games of the season? Stick around to find out right here on Game and Frame, but first let's take a look at the league table. As you can see here, New York Galicia are top of the table on goal difference, but they're level on points with Vibes on 32. So either team getting a win here today will be massive for the standings, as they're both 7 points clear of New York International FC in third. Big matchup coming here very soon, and stick with us here on Game and Frame. And we are underway here at Randall's Island. First meets second. Sorry, not underway quite yet. False alarm. Both teams are ready though. For your viewing pleasure, Galicia in the light blue top and the navy shorts, and Vibes FC gonna be in the black with the white stripe down the middle. And now officially we are underway here at Randall's Island. The floodlights are on, and you can feel the occasion here in this nighttime game with potentially the title in the balance. And you can see the intensity as we start here. Neither team really able to grab control early. But here's Galysia. Kroos plays it out wide. The center back able to skip past the pressing attacker there. Galicia looking to play it down the line, but taking their time. And it goes out for a throw-in. Big clearance there. Trying to snuff out the danger early. Throw-in for Vibes. Good battle in the midfield here is Campos. Looking to take a run. Plays it out wide. Ball in. Javier Campos not able to control it. But still, Galysia. Good defending though. Able to win the ball and the throw-in. Back out again. Galicia finding Pradera. They play it out wide. Looking for Marquez, but the ball way too close to the keeper and he's able to claim it. Nazir plays it long. And here's Vibes. Not able to make their way all the way into the attacking third. Battle here for it. Vibes trying to establish some control, but it's not easy. But a ball through here. Man down, but seems like it's clean. Referee signals. Play to continue. And now it's out. Opportunity here. A bit of a scuffle, but eventually cleared by Pradera. And it's out for another throw-in. Man down. This time he's going the way of Vibes. First free kick of the game. Relatively dangerous area. Can Vibes strike first? Play it in high. The ball's allowed to bounce, but eventually is cleared. Still on the ball here though, Vibes. They play it out wide. It's a race to the touchline. 1-on-1. Beats his man in the area now. Can he take on another? Plays it centrally, but Kroos able to play it out. And here it's out for a throw-in. Headed away. Ball's a little strong here, but he's able to keep it in. Or so he thought, but the referee does signal it as having crossed the line. It's going to be a throw-in going the way of Galysia. Ball played down the line. Vibes trying to play their way out of this press. Another throw in here. Ball through here. Down the left flank. He cuts inside. Tries to play through. Aurora, who does get a touch to it, flicks it back over, but is blocked in the end. Out here, Pradera on the edge of the area. He looks to square up, take the shot, but Nazir not able to claim it cleanly. The ball back across, but it's too high. Not able to find anyone. Maybe a bit rushed there in the opportunity that they saw, but a massive chance early for Galicia. Nazir thought maybe he was going to claim that comfortably, but did end up popping it back up into dangerous play. Lucky now that his team is not 1-0 down. The ball comes here on the near side. Some 3D action for you guys. But Galicia switches the play, showing they have possession in their game, but they're looking to race down the left flank again. But a massive tackle there, and Vibes are going the other way. A ball over the top. It's a race. Headed on. He looks like he has the pace to beat the man. It's a heavy touch though. And Kulabas looked like he had it covered. He was quick off his line. And in the end, it's able just to be guided neatly out of bounds for a goal kick. Galysia down the left again. It's an early battle here on that side. Can they make it count here, though? Ball played in. High. It falls. A bit loose, but no Galicia player able to scoop that up. But now it looks like we have a man down here. Referee going to take a look. And luckily, it looks like the player's back on his feet. I think it was Marquez. Took a tumble there in the action. Well, he looks like he's going to be able to continue. Both teams here, though, early, able to create chances. You can tell already that this game is likely not going to end scoreless. Headed away there. Marquez plays it back, taking his time. Finds Garcia. He switches the play, looking for Muhammad. Muhammad's still on the ball. Pradera now. Ball in. The keeper calls for it and claims it in the end. Galysia taking their time on the ball. Here's Kroos. Out wide to Muhammad. And he plays it long. Probing. Here's Vibes. Can they counter? They look to switch it, but Marquez intercepts. Not cleanly, though. Back to Vibes. And now a race down here, down the left flank. Marquez goes in for a big tackle. Not the cleanest, but he's able to win back possession for his team. And now Galysia back, taking their time, building up. Pradera. Down the left flank again. And here's contact. The referee calling for it to go Galicia's way. Doesn't seem like at the moment there's going to be anything on top of that. Just a word with the player, but no card shown. The man's still down here for Galysia. Luckily, he's back on his feet. It's going to be a free kick for Galysia. Similar space to where Vibes had it themselves. The ball in here to the back post. And it's a massive, massive goal for Galysia, taking the lead here. The ball to be described only as a beauty, a peach, sinking into that back post. And Galysia able to anticipate maybe exactly where they practiced it. The ball dropping in, and Vibes were not ready to defend it. Played across the keeper, and there was nothing much he could do about that once he was in no man's land. 1-0, New York Galysia. And that has massive implications on this title race. Maybe unsurprising that Galysia scored first here. They are the top scorers in the league by a margin. But maybe a bit surprising that Vibes did concede, as they are the top defensive team in the league by a margin. And the ball goes out here for a corner. Another set piece for Galysia. Can they make this one count as well? Before this game, Vibes had only conceded 10 goals in the league. So if anyone in the league were going to suffer against Galysia, you would think it would not be them. But here's Galysia playing it short, taking their time, but they are stripped of the ball. And now Vibes on the break. And the offside trap played to perfection. The ref has the flag up, and Galysia going to take back possession. Out to Mohammed. Galysia probing again. Ball flicked out wide here. Marquez looks to play it centrally. The ball is deflected a bit though, takes his sting off of it. Vibes were looking to counter there, but the ball through, not able to find anyone. Mohammed back on it. Here's Garcia playing out wide. Marquez. Vibes keeping up their press though, not able to get the wall back, but they're also not allowing Galysia to really make any dent in their half. Ball through on the edge of the area. It is Campos, but the shot doesn't have much on it, not able to trouble the keeper in the end. Galysia, familiar sight here as they're back on the ball. The three center backs having plenty of touches, and looks like they're trying to probe down the left flank again. But this time, it is called back. Ball play long here. Pradera on it, but he is dispossessed. Time on the ball here for Vibes. Can they make something count? They haven't had much possession, but here is Kraus. Still on the ball, battling. Garcia closing out, forcing him back. And they're able to play it back here. Fish switching the play. And now looking for an option. Plays it down the wing, or tries to, but Kroos with a massive interception, starting the Galysia counter. The touch is heavy there, and Vibes able to snuff that one out. Here's Garcia. Pradera dropping deep to pick up the ball. Looks to play through Campos, but it does fall to Torre. He's not able to take it under control though. Ball through here, down the right flank. Vibe so on it. Playing on the right. In a dangerous area here. But Galicia does well enough to keep that one out of the truly dangerous area. Gonna be a corner though. Can they capitalize on their own set piece to repay the favor for Galicia's opener? Ball in, played to the short side. Not enough on it though. Cleared by Galysia. Vibes playing it back in. Looking for an option, but Kulabas is there to claim it. Galicia playing with the intention that the game requires, knowing that this is the most important game of their season to date. And so far, they protected the ball with large spells of possession here in this first half. A nice flick over the top there, looking for Marquez. The backspin on it does take it a bit away from him. And Vibes able to win it. Played out wide here. Here's Schwartz. He is swarmed by the Galicia press. And it's back to Garcia. Galicia, as I mentioned earlier, the best scoring team in the division, scoring 21 more goals than the next best team. It'd be surprising if they stop at one today. Ball played, looking long for the center forward. Johnson plays it back. A lot of pressure on Vibes anytime they touch the ball. It's not going to be simple for them to play out. Might have to look for a more direct strategy. But here, intercepted by Schwartz. Now they have a little bit of time. They look to play it through. But eventually, Garcia plays it back to Kulabas. He looks for an outlet, but not able to find anyone. Ball played in, but it's simple enough. Galicia back on that left flank, looking down the line again. Lizarazo trying to terrorize out there. It looks like it just snuck its way out of play. Throw in here for Vibes. Ball's high. Headed on, but not to anyone in particular. Out for another throw-in. Crow showing his quality on the ball, able to skip past the attacker. Advancing into midfield. Down the left again. The shot. Tries his luck, but not much to it. Goes high. And not anything the keeper would have to worry about on this occasion. But while we got a new game ball, just want to remind you that today's Game and Frame broadcast is sponsored by Umbro. You can head to umbroteam.com to start designing your team kit for free now. Produced by Umbro, designed and worn by you. And we look set to take the goal kick. Nazir getting it in a position he's comfortable with. And he looks long. Goes over everyone. Galysia able to take control again. Marquez plays essentially, finds Roar, a dangerous man, the top contributor to Galicia this season. He's not given much space in this game so far, but he takes a shot, and it just sneaks wide. Not an area or a position you would have thought would have troubled the keeper, but the keeper did lay out to try to cover it, just in case. But it sneaks just past the post. And a goal kick here. It's Javier Campos. Torre taking his time, looking for an option. And now he looks out wide for Marquez. Able to take that down. Plays it back. Garcia. Aurora checking back, giving him an option. And now Kroos. The press is fervent though. Bainey on his tail. Played back in here. Galicia though, playing well out of the back. Heavy touch though from Mohamed. And finally Vibes get a touch to it. Well played there from Kraus. And now, dangerous area to intercept. Javier Campos looking for Diego Campos. He looks to take a shot. The keeper able to get in front of it. Not the cleanest claim you'll ever see, but it does just enough. And now again, an opportunity. Galicia probing, knocking. Aurora plays it. 2 Vibes. And it's out wide here, Schwartz. They were looking for Bainey again, but it's a bit too heavy. All the way back to Kulabas. Mohamed on it. Both teams have been slowly climbing their way up the Cosmopolitan Soccer League divisions. Vibes in Division 4, 3, and 2 in the last few years. And they're still in 2 here. But now they're second in the table after an 11th place finish last year. A big improvement. And Galysia, promoted in the 22-23 season. Made playoffs in the last 2 years, but lost in a semifinal and a final, and a shot here just over the bar. Galysia able to up the tempo just when you think they're lulling you into a sense of security. Nazir looked like he had it covered, but still showing that ever-present danger. There's going to be some substitutions here. And another goal kick. As I was saying, Galicia losing in the playoffs in the last 2 years, failing to make it to the first division. But now they're top of the table, and in potentially this league deciding game, they are up. So they're looking to go automatically through this year and leave the promotions in the rearview mirror. Good header there. Vibes looking to play through, but Kroos there to cover again, and he plays it back to Kulabas. Bainey though chasing. Vibes not able to quite get that one under control. Here's Johnson. Vibes forced back. Took the player over the top, chests it down, flicks it up, finds someone, and hits off the post. Another opportunity. Kulabas with the save. And eventually is cleared. Vibes with the first massive opportunity of the game for them. And here's a slide, slowing down the counter of Galysia. Nearly end-to-end action here, but Galysia looking to keep up the pressure. Here's Rora trying to cut it back. Big interception there, but Campos gets on it, looks for an option. Cuts back, tries to beat his man, but Fish does well to play it out, and it is going to be a corner. Massive action here as Vibes strike the inside of the woodwork. Not able to hit the back of the net though. And Kulabas with a big save on the following attempt. But now all the way at the other end, can Galysia deliver a second from a set piece? Torre, good ball in. Not finding anyone though. Goes all the way to the far side. Back in. And it hits the back of the net. Completely unexpected. A shot just to test the keeper ends up being a shot to put Galysia up 2-0 in this massive game with implications for the champion. Not sure if it was the swerve on it, the dip, the floodlights, but Nazir not able to get a hand to it, and Galysia find the back of the net for the second time tonight. But Vibes do know they have it in them to create chances, as they were just there recently. What can they do here to claw back some momentum in this game? Ball over the top. And Kulabas off his line, clearing it. Here's Mohammed. Playing on the left side of a back three tonight. Ball in. And Marquez does well. Bit of a precarious position there. If the touch is wrong, could end up in the back of the net, but he does well just to get it out of danger. This is an opportunity for Vibes. They score here, that's massive momentum to take with them potentially in the halftime soon. Ball in. Only to the near post, and it's Pradera. Able to clear that one. Fish gonna take the throw in. Be able to find Matar, who's over to Schwartz. Now all the way on the right flank. Vibes have been probing from this side at parts of this game. Johnson, he is pickpocketed. Here's Galysia, ball through. The slide, misguided, misfired, and Galysia have the numbers advantage only momentarily. Ball across, Javier Campos. It's a bit behind him, and he's not able to capitalize on it. Vibes did well to race back with numbers and slow the momentum of Galysia. A massive counter opportunity there, but they still have the ball. Pradera. Marquez. Ball in, headed away. Here's Schwartz battling for it, playing his way inside. The press though from Galicia, causing issues for Vibes. And here's Rora. Takes it. The save, immaculate from Nazir, just able to get a hand to it after closing down the angle. Wasn't a surefire palm away, but just enough for it to skip past the post and force a corner. Big heroics there from Nazir, able to keep the score to just 2, and now he's here to claim it again. Here's Schwartz trying to take on Pradera. Galicia with an option again. Campos just playing on that last man, not able to get it. But Javier Campos does well to win it back. Pradera looking to pick out a pass. Able to find the man on the far side. And now a ball through here, looking for Bainey, but not able to find him. Looking to get a throw in here. A reminder to tune in later here on Game and Frame. April 15th, Leros SC taking on Doxa SC at 9 p.m. in the APSL Metropolitan Conference. If you're enjoying this action, make sure to check out that game here on Game and Frame. Here's Campos. And now, Torre trying to play it through. A good block there. But still, Javier taking his time, finding Garcia. Torre. Javier. Here's Rora. Looking to ping it in. Well defended. Vibes looking to play down the line. But it's going to be a throw-in for Galysia. Schwartz. Finding Kraus. He looks back over the top for Bainey. The header. A bit loose, but massive recovery there from Garcia, making up for his own error and closing down Bainey, who was in a very dangerous position if that ball gets through. It's going to be a throw in here for Vibes. Ball popped up, headed in, and the clearance is blocked. Bainey tracking this one down, keeping it in. Plays it back, finds Schwartz. Schwartz takes on his man, cuts it back. Does go down, but ref sees none of it. And the ball goes out here for another throw-in. Garcia. Getting it back from Rora. Aurora here, dropping very deep to pick up the ball, looking to influence the play. battle here, but it is going to be a foul going the way of Vibes. The referee now showing a yellow. Not happy with the ball being kicked away there after the play had stopped. Not much time left here in the half. Galicia with the commanding lead so far. But Vibes, they're going to get back into this game. They're going to want one before the break. Pick up some momentum going into halftime and show that they're still ready to fight for this title. And here they are here. Opportunity to slide. Is play pass twice. Ball in, headed away by Kroos, and it looks like it's out for a corner. Vibes, can they capitalize here in the dying minutes of the half? Ball in, it's high, but Kulabas cleanly able to claim that one. Different strategy there from Vibes, who formerly had been playing it a bit low to the near post. Tried something a bit different there, playing it high to the back post, but unsuccessful in that effort. There's going to be a throw in here, going the way of Vibes. Looking to penetrate here, but eventually tripped up. Referee showing another yellow card, this time for the foul itself. A lot of momentum there, snuffed out by the foul, maybe a bit tactical. Here's Rora. Through to Campos. Not able to get a clean touch on it though. And the keeper, Nazir, off his line, able to claim that one. He looks long. Marquez heading that one to Torre. The ball back is short though. And Kulabas able to clear it in the end. Torre showing his composure. Back to Kroos. Stepping into midfield here. And a ball through. Showing his ball playing capability. It's Rohrer on the ball. Probing. Searching. The Vibes here now on the counter. Kraus. Looking to find Bainey, but it is offside. The trap play to perfection again from Galysia. Garcia. His name said many times this half, as all of Galycia center backs had many touches on the ball. But here's Rora. Skipping past a few and looking for a ball to the back post to Marquez, but it's just out of his reach, not able to track that one down. Another dangerous opportunity there for Galycia, but not able to make it a third. Only a minute left here in the half. Can Vibes make something count? Or will they have to go into the break with nothing on their score sheet? A ball through here. The flag does stay down. Looks to chip the keeper, but just not able to keep that one on target. In the end, it does swerve slowly away from the frame. Big opportunity there for Vibes. Lundstrom with an incisive run. That may be their final opportunity of the half. Or maybe not. But they're back on the ball here. Out wide. Tried to get it to Bainey, but a big step there. And here's Galysia. Ball through. Look centrally for Aurora, who made the run. And that's going to be the final action of the half. New York Galicia taking a solid lead here in the first half. First off a set piece, and second off of a long shot. 2-0 to Galicia, but Vibes have had an opportunity or two in this half to get themselves on the score sheet. Can they make something count in the second period? We'll be back here shortly on Game and Frame. Stay with us.
From soccer fields across the USA to the legendary cities of Spain and Portugal, for 40 years, Petrobax has been the go-to expert for group travel to Spain and Portugal. We organize soccer group trips from start to finish, flights, hotels, transportation, and guided tours, all perfectly coordinated by our experienced team. Your trip can include attending La Liga and Portuguese Primeira Liga games, matches against local teams, pro training sessions, and even tournaments. As true experts in Spain and Portugal, we'll ensure you also experience the rich history, vibrant culture, and incredible food these countries are famous for. Celebrating 40 years of crafting unforgettable journeys to Spain and Portugal. Petrobax, your team, your passion, your trip to Spain and Portugal starts here.
My name is Austin Brummett. I'm a men's soccer player at San Diego State University and I play forward. The Salt Air Case helps block odor from my cleats when I'm driving in my car or when I'm keeping my cleats inside my house, so I don't have to worry about it stinking up my room. It helps me keep track of my cleats and my shin guards so I know that they're together and I don't have to worry about tracking them down or losing them or stressing out about where they are. I would definitely rock this, walking to the games, walking around to my trainings. And it's super helpful for travel. When I travel in the airport to go to away games, it's not going to stink up my backpack or stink up the plane where I'm sitting. Magnetic strip on the top is super easy to open to take my cleats out and to put my cleats back in. I think it's an essential part of my outfit for soccer and it helps keep all my stuff organized and stink-free.
A quality highlight reel is crucial for college and pro recruitment. A lot of services offer generic solutions, but at Game and Frame we know every player is unique and needs a personalised approach to win over coaches. Our process is simple. We work with any footage, and if you need help finding your best plays, we'll review games for you. Once we've finished, you'll have a reel you can upload to any recruitment platform. We've helped hundreds of players get the attention they deserve, including placements in Division 1 programs. Scan the QR code or email us for a free consultation and start the journey to maximize your recruitment potential.
We are back here on Game in Frame. New York Galicia taking on Vibes FC here in the second division of the Cosmopolitan Soccer League. 2-0 at the half to Galicia. But these are the two teams at the top of the table, and Vibes are going to believe that they can get back in this one in the second half. About to get underway again after the break. And here we are. Vibes on the ball first here in the black with the white stripe. If you're just joining us, Galysia in the light blue with the navy shorts. And the ball out here for a throw-in. Down the line, but played out by Mohammed. Vibes throwing in a sort of dangerous area. Not able to keep that one in. Both teams on a winning streak coming into this game, as they've been going blow for blow in the title race. Vibes on a 3-game streak, but Galysia have won 7 games on the bounce coming into this one. And with the lead they have right now, they're going to feel like they can make it 8. Down the line here, a battle for it. Aurora comes up with it. Looking to play, Marquez down the line. They race for it, but the ball just gets tripped up, ends up behind him, and cleared out by Vibes. Tripped up there as he's trying to penetrate. Torre making a marauding run into the area, or tries to, but he's tripped up, and it's a free kick for Galysia. Another dangerous area for them. They already scored off a free kick in the first half. This one may be a bit central, but it looks like they're still going to try to make something happen here. And it's Torre, the man who was fouled, standing over it. Plays it in. Back post, but Nazir able to catch that one calmly. Looks to play it down the line. Finds his way through. It's Puesan. Gets the pass off. The slide there does enough, though, to help that ball out of bounds and slow the attack. Shielded out there, and Galysia able to secure the goal kick. Vibes able to win it back. A good touch there to hold on to it. Played through. Torre looked to play that one through. And it's Javier Campos with an opportunity, and he's able to make the back of the net ripple for the 3rd time tonight. It's Galysia with a good string and sequence of passes, able to end up at the feet of Javier Campos. And he nets the 3rd for Galysia, putting this game potentially out of reach for Vibes FC. Galysia able to score against anyone in this league. Vibes being the best defensive team in the league, not able to stop them, and the floodgates have opened. Here's a good race here. Looking for Torre. Not able to shield that one though. And here's Vibes. Can they claw one back? Play it out wide from Johnson. They're met by a few though, so they play it back. But the press from Galicia is relentless. Campos, the most recent goal scorer, able to turn his man. Looks to play a man through. It's a race here. Diego Campos on it. Takes it past. Puts it in the back of the net for a fourth. Diego Campos cannot stop scoring. Since joining Galicia, he's put goal after goal in the back of the net, and he scored in their last game against Vlasnia as well. And here he is to make his mark on tonight's score sheet. A beautiful run after a beautiful ball through. Uses his pace down that side to beat his defender and slot it past the keeper. And it's going to be 4-0 to New York Galicia as they have truly put their foot on the gas. Schwartz trying to track this one down. It was a bit out of reach. Galysia on the ball again. Ball makes its way out to Cadora. Plays it back to Mohammed, who looks down the line for Torre. A lot of space to run into. He has Rora looking to support him, and he decides to use him. Rora has options, but in the end, Vibes does well to block that one out. Scruton able to get in the way of that pass, but it does go out for a corner. Ball in, it's high. Looking for the man at the edge of the area, but here's Vibes. Can they break? Ball out wide here. It's a race though, and Cadora does well to shield it. Wins the ball for Galysia. Throws it back all the way to Kulabas. Pradera surrounded, not able to find a man. And here's Johnson for Vibes. Ends up being dispossessed. All the way back to Marty Kroos. He steps into midfield again, but this time loses the ball, and he's down on his feet, giving Vibes a potential numbers advantage, but they are forced wide. Aren't able to capitalize on it directly. They are able to win themselves a set piece. Only one man hanging at the halfway line for Galysia, Javier Campos. But Vibes are going to hope it doesn't get to that. Ball in. Back to the near post strategy. By Galysia there to defend it. Only out for another corner though. They haven't been successful so far with this near post corner strategy, but they're going to hope that one can sneak in and they can redirect it on target. This time they go high. Headed away. And now Galysia with the counter. An offsides trap deployed, but they are patient. Not patient enough though, as the referee does raise the flag. Cadora finds Torre. He's scanning and he accelerates. A good race down this left side. The last touch a bit too heavy. Able to find his way into the arms of Nazir. Vibes had an important win last time out against New York International FC2. That itself was a title race 6-pointer, and that put them 7 points clear of them. But here's Javier Campos. The shot is blocked. Going to be another set piece here for Galicia. Galicia, we're going to take the corner here. Had a lopsided victory against Vlasnia NYC in their last matchup, which was a very testing physical battle, but they ended up on top. And it looks like they're going to try to repeat that here. Ball in. This time, Galicia themselves played to the near post, and it's Vibes who look to counter off of it. They're not able to find anyone. Ball does find its way out though for a goal kick. Vibes taking their time on the ball now. Trying to assume a bit more control in this half. Torre looks over the top. The ball's a bit too strong though. Trying to find their way up this right flank. Jadbabai plays it centrally to 007, but he's not able to sneak his way in. Just shy of James Bond. It's going to be offsides there. Free kick here for Galysia. They take their time on the ball. Mohammed. Cadora plays it back. It's Kraus trying to close them down, forcing Galysia to up the tempo. Vibes able to play this one out wide. Jadbabai looks long. Kroos able to get in front of it twice in a row. It was out though for a throw-in. Savignac. Torre with the Trivella through. Looking for Balvin West, the substitute. He's showing his fresh legs, but he's not able to track that one down. Johnson holds on to it. Ends up out for a throw-in. Going, finds Kroos. Cador looking for the pass here. He does get it. Looks for an option. Tries to take on his man. Torre, though, able there to clean up. The advantage played. Here's vibes. Advantage played again. Ball through here, but the flag is up for offside. The advantage was played there by the ref. But it did eventually end up in an offside position. In the end, he does call it back. It's going to be a free kick here for Vibes FC. Ball played in. Schwartz, able to track it down. He plays it across, but not able to find anyone as he plays it out for a goal kick. A lot of action here in this game, and we have more coming up soon on Game and Frame. We hope you tune in later on April 15th. As Leros SC takes on Doxa SC at 9 p.m. in the APSL Metropolitan Conference. Here's Cadora. Tries to play it down the line. They're intercepted well by Jad Babai. Mohammed. Showing his composure, skipping past the press. And a cheeky back heel into the midfield. Kroos does well. Finds his man wide. Looks to play it down the line. There's Galysia again. Tries to play it centrally, but it is blocked. But again, Carbonell does end up putting it over the bar. Galicia knocking on that door, looking for their fifth. They could just see this game out comfortably at this point, but they're probing, looking to continue scoring. And here's Rora. Finds Carbonell. Man sneaks up on him though. There's Garcia. Mohammed. The ball over the top here. Looking for Kraus, but Cadora does well to snuff out the danger. Good battle here on the near side. Neither team able to grab possession, but eventually it is Reyes who comes up with it. Here's a race here on the far side. Play centrally, but just too much on it, and Nazir is able to claim it. He rolls it out. Down the left flank. Eventually, though, cleared. Mohammed, time on the ball, finds Cadora. Throw in here. Dive bye-bye. Looks down the line. Johnson not able to control it though. Aurora. Back to Kroos. Reyes. Cadora. Mohammed. And they recycle again. Galicia not under any sense of urgency, as they have a comfortable cushion here. They're able to take their time on the ball, and vibes allowing them as the press is a second too late. But here's Cadora skipping past the defender. Looks to play it down the line, but a bit too much on it. All the way back to Nazir. Opportunity here. Ball through. Finds Rora, who just places it past Nazir for Galicia's fifth. A good ball through from Diego Campos with the perfect weight on it, allowing Mark Rora, who's been the top contributor to Galicia's goals and assists this season, able to slot this one home. And now Galicia almost certainly are going to go 3 points clear at the top of the table. These two teams do face each other again later in the season, only a few weeks away from that. But the momentum from this game is going to have massive implications on how the following weeks go. Ball called back here for a throw-in. Vibes, though, if they're able to find themselves on the score sheet in this game, they're going to take that with them and know they figured something out for their second matchup. But here they're under pressure again. Campos just not able to make it there before Nazir, who does clear it. And here's Vibes on the ball. 007, Poisson. and cleared eventually by Nazir. Just a reminder again that today's Game and Frame broadcast is sponsored by Umbro. You can head to umbroteam.com to start designing your team kit for free now. Produced by Umbro, designed and worn by you. Here's Gabi Arfel, taking the field for the first time. Galicia making a few substitutions here, as they're going to feel like this one is out of reach. Reyes with the turn, and he finds Kroos. Simon Zhang, also a substitute, on the ball here. Ball through here. Balvin West showing his pace. Able to play it centrally. Here's Rohrer again, but not able to get his feet under him. The defender does well. Clears it, but Zhang steps to it. Galysia tried to keep that one in, but eventually does go out for a throw-in. Kroos. Out to Arfel. Rora. Finding himself deep again. Cadora. Thought about the cross. Plays it back though. Flicked on. Cadora. Plays it in. Across. No one able to meet it though from Galysia. And here's Vibes. Big opportunity if they can track this ball down. But Kulabas far off his line. There to sweep it up. He's now racing back though. Eventually though, Galysia able to clean up. The ball does go out here for a throw-in. Galysia in their next game going to be taking on Yemen United SC, who are 15th place in the table. After their performance here tonight, though, again second in the table, they're going to hope that one is just as, if not more, straightforward. And Vibes are going to hope to bounce back against 9th place Central Park Rangers Lower East, as they're going to need every win down the stretch before they match up with Galysia again. Ball in. Cadora trying to meet it. Able to keep it in. Not able to find anyone with the last-ditch cross. Does well enough, though, to force Vibes to play that out for a corner. Ball played in. Not able to find anyone, but Zhang tries to keep it alive. Is able to win them another corner. Vibes here, can they counter? Not yet. Roar on it again. Always danger when he's looking for an option. Arful. Aurora. Here's Vibes. Not able to find anyone though with that long ball. Vibes in this season don't have a standout top goal scorer or contributor. Relying more on a team effort and spreading out the goals. Maybe they would be looking for someone to play hero here in the second half and claw back something. Reyes looking wide. And the ball in. Finds West. Tries to shield it. He's swarmed though. And a good foot in there as Vibes take possession. A call here for Vibes to hold on to the ball. Some may say possession is the best defense. They're hoping to keep Galysia from adding to the score. And so far, they're doing well. But maybe the commentators curse there as they lose it. Carbonell looks to play him through. Able to meet it. Gets past the defender. Takes the shot. But it's just past the bar. The post, excuse me. Or nearly both. As it almost finds its way in that top corner. Another opportunity there for Diego Campos, who's always looking to add to his goal tally. But this time he is unsuccessful. And Vibes making a few substitutions here. Looking to see if they can change anything before the end of this game. They look to track down this ball and get it back into play. It looked long this time. A good touch there though from Torre. And he holds on to it. Looking for an option. Tries to find Rora. He's a bit ahead of him though. And now Vibes. Trying to put together a string of passes. Tries to play Kraus through, but not able to find him. Here's Galysia again. Danger. Still holding on to it. Tries to chip it over the top. He tries to cut it back. The layoff. He does run into a defender though. Here's Poisson. Can he race to get to this one? Not quite. Still a battle here though. And eventually the referee does signal for a foul. Galicia with the free kick. Ball over the top here. They do well to meet it. Press on, turns, looks for an option. Plays him through. The best opportunity for Vibes in the last 20 minutes does end up and Kulabas claiming. Vibes though, still though, showing signs of life. Tries to find Cadora down the line. The ball is a bit behind him. It's going to be a Vibes throwing. Throws long. Bainey tries to find Kraus. Trying to play Bainey through, but Kroos, a stalwart in defense so far this game. Here's Wes. Out wide here. Either team able to fully claim it here, but Vibes almost coming away with it. In the end, though, a foul. And the referee showing the yellow card to Reyes for the shirt pull. Vibes. Savignac standing over it. Plays it long. And here's Galicia on the break again. Plenty of players with pace. He turns his defender in and out. Tries to play through to West. But Nazir, brave as he comes off his line. Able to get that one under control. And now here's Vibes. What can they get from this? Not much in that time. Artful. Looks long. Able to track that one down. Plays it across. In the end, Vibes back on it. Schwartz tries to play him through, but met by a defender. Vibe still on it though. This time the ball through, all the way to Kulabas. A good race there to Kulabas. Quick off his line. Not for the first time today. And just providing that security at the back. Here's Zhang. Carbonell. Kroos. Looking to play one over the top. Ref played the advantage, but does end up calling this one back. Free kick for Galysia. Vibes on it here. But the touch is a bit heavy, but fortunate to get it back. Plays through Schwartz. Can Vibes get on the score sheet? A massive save from Kulabas, who gets down quickly and gets a foot to it. And you can see the celebration there as he's happy. He wants his clean sheet. And now Galysia on the break. Cadora looking to play through West. The touch is a bit heavy, but he has the pace to track it down. Meeting a few defenders here. Still though, West on it. Rora. Torre playing it through. This time the shot is high and wide once again. A good sequence of action there, down on both ends as this game approaches its last 5 minutes. Kulabas, with that big save, is going to hope that nothing in this last 5 minutes stops him from securing his clean sheet. Vibes now down this left flank. They're going to hope the opposite. Can they claw one back? Throw in here. Zhang. The slide there. Narrowly misses. Kroos has barely put a foot wrong so far in this game. And now Arfo looks long. Vibes. In the dying minutes, can they grab one for consolation? Schwartz playing it back, laying him off, back out to Schwartz. Played through, cuts back, but Marty Kroos, a beautiful bit of defense there. Not for the first, second, or third time tonight. He has been locked down for Galicia at the back. Cadora skips past the defender. Plays West through. He races for it. Gets a good touch. And this time, he's able to put it on frame. And that is the 6th for Galicia. Balvin West showing his pace. He's been probing a lot in the second half. Been unlucky not to bag one so far. But in the end, in the dying minutes, he's able to find the back of the net with a composed finish. And Galicia 6, Vibes 0. Schwartz, he's not going to want it to end here though. He's been lively so far. He's still on it. And this time, Schwartz plays it through, and it's Bainey. Able to score here as Vibes claim one back. The celebration a bit tame as it's spoiled by a yellow card to Marty Kroos after a beautiful game from him. But Vibes, in the end, spoil Galicia's clean sheet. Schwartz with a beautiful run through all the way from the right side, finds himself in the left, plays it back, and Bainey able to capitalize as we have under a minute left here to play. Vibes looking the most lively they have, and perhaps the entire second half. And in the end, the referee does blow for full time. The game Maybe not as close as the league table would have suggested, as Galicia run rampant with 2 goals in the first half and eventually adding another 4. Vibes, though, do claw one back in the dying moments, and this ends 6-1 to New York Galicia, who go 3 points clear at the top of the table, and they're going to look like they're going to be champions at the end of this season. But it's not over yet, as these teams face off again in a few weeks. We'll be back shortly with interviews here on Game and Frame.
From soccer fields across the USA to the legendary stadiums of Spain and Portugal, for 40 years, Petrobax has been the go-to expert for group travel to Spain and Portugal. We organize soccer group trips from start to finish, flights, hotels, transportation, and guided tours, all perfectly coordinated by our experienced team. Your trip can include attending La Liga and Portuguese Primeira Liga games, matches against local teams, pro training sessions, and even tournaments. As true experts in Spain and Portugal, we'll ensure you also experience the rich history, vibrant culture, and incredible food these countries are famous for. Celebrating 40 years of crafting unforgettable journeys to Spain and Portugal. Petrobax, your team, your passion, your trip to Spain and Portugal starts here.
My name is Austin Brummett. I'm a men's soccer player at San Diego State University, and I play forward. The salt air case helps block odor from my cleats when I'm driving in my car or when I'm keeping my cleats inside my house, so I don't have to worry about it stinking up my room. It helps me keep track of my cleats and my shin guards, so I know that they're together. I don't have to worry about tracking them down or losing them or stressing out about where they are. I would definitely rock this, walking to the games, walking around to my trainings. And it's super helpful for travel. When I travel in the airport to go to away games, it's not going to stink up my backpack or stink up the plane where I'm sitting. Magnetic strip on the top is super easy to open to take my cleats out and to put my cleats back in. I think it's an essential part of my outfit for soccer, and it helps keep all my stuff organized and stink-free.
A quality highlight reel is crucial for college and pro recruitment. A lot of services offer generic solutions, but at Game and Frame we know every player is unique and needs a personalised approach to win over coaches. Our process is simple. We work with any footage, and if you need help finding your best plays, we'll review games for you. Once we've finished, you'll have a reel you can upload to any recruitment platform. We've helped hundreds of players get the attention they deserve, including placements in Division 1 programs. Scan the QR code or email us for a free consultation and start the journey to maximize your recruitment potential.
From soccer fields across the USA to the legendary stadiums of Spain and Portugal, for 40 years, Petrobax has been the go-to expert for group travel to Spain and Portugal. We organize soccer group trips from start to finish, flights, hotels, transportation, and guided tours, all perfectly coordinated by our experienced team. Your trip can include attending La Liga and Portuguese Primeira Liga games, matches against local teams, pro training sessions, and even tournaments. As true experts in Spain and Portugal, we'll ensure you also experience the rich history, vibrant culture, and incredible food these countries are famous for. celebrating 40 years of crafting unforgettable journeys to Spain and Portugal. Petrobax, your team, your passion, your trip to Spain and Portugal starts here.
My name is Austin Brummett. I'm a men's soccer player at San Diego State University and I play forward. The Salt Air Case helps block odor from my cleats when I'm driving in my car or when I'm keeping my cleats inside my house, so I don't have to worry about it stinking up my room. It helps me keep track of my cleats and my shin guards so I know that they're together and I don't have to worry about tracking them down or losing them or stressing out about where they are. I would definitely rock this, walking to the games, walking around to my trainings. And it's super helpful for travel. When I travel in the airport to go to away games, it's not going to stink up my backpack or stink up the plane where I'm sitting. Magnetic strip on the top is super easy to open to take my cleats out and to put my cleats back in. I think it's an essential part of my outfit for soccer and helps keep all my stuff organized and stink-free.
And we're back here on Game and Frame. I'm here with New York Galicia, Mark and Marti, after a big 6-1 victory against Vibes FC. How do you guys feel about that team performance?
Good, very, very good. I mean, obviously the results speak for themselves. Like, they're a very solid team. They were pretty intense, very, very, very quick. Spaces were very tight on the field, so we're very happy to have secured the 3 points, and I think it's a very good result overall, so the team is very happy.
How about you?
I think that's a great victory because they were the second, and I think that for us it gives a little bit of air. So I think that the team performed really well, so I'm really happy for that.
And talk to me about it. Both of you ended up on the score sheet, and you as well. Great defensive performance, able to clean up a lot at the back. How do you feel like you individually impacted the team?
I think that I played a really good game today. I'm happy for that. It's not usual that I score a goal, but for that actually I feel very happy. And yeah, I think that we didn't have that much work there in the back, but the work that we were kind of able to resolve anything. It's just a pity that we had this last game, this last goal. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I think that we are happy with the job I've done, and especially me.
Yeah, for sure, and you as well.
Yeah, I mean, when you have players like Marti playing in defense, it makes things much easier. I mean, you see him play, just like dribbles past everyone and just filters passes through the middle. So I think the key is that we play like as a team, and I think we also enjoy about like the style, the way we play, and I think it's reflective with our performances over the last games, right? So.
For sure, and you mentioned it already. This was first versus second, level in the table on points, and you guys are able to go 3 points clear here. A big win and another big score sheet for you guys. Like, I think, what is this, 8 in a row, maybe 9 in a row? Yeah. This is a big part of your season for you. How do you guys feel about this going for the rest of the season?
I think the team is very optimistic about going into the rest of the season. Obviously, like, this is a very tough team, and we have to face them again in a couple of weeks. So there's a lot of work to do and a lot of work to be done. So obviously, very conscious about that, and hopefully we can keep performances up for the next coming games, right? For sure.
Yeah, that's it. I think that let's see, because we have been trying to go for the Division 1 for a while now. We did the playoff 2 years ago and last year as well, and we didn't make it. So let's see if we keep playing like that and playing against the second and having this good score. Let's see if we can just go directly to the one. I think that's the goal for us.
Yeah, for sure. Automatic promotion would be beautiful. And the way you guys are playing looks like a real possibility. Well, good luck and congrats again today.
Thank you so
Big
much,
performance.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining me. Thank you. That's been Game and Frame. Another great game here. Thank you for joining us, and we'll be back next time. See ya.